2 months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on the 49ers. And for those wondering if Christian McCaffrey still has it, watch. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the New York Jets. And it's the Jets' defense that comes up with the big play here. They come up with the key interception here, one of 2 for them in the game. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the number 3 pick from 2 drafts ago, Drake May. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. You get it on the ground here with Evans. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Case. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Down at the 28-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Nicks off the play action. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nicks from the gun. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nicks now on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Bombers. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nicks. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Prescott on 1st and 10. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Completes it again to Pickens. And he drives this forward to the 6.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. So a touchdown on the board for them, Broncos. They start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start at the ground with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Play action with Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Bombers, ready. 180,
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
He gives it Dobbins out of the shotgun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 43. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the first half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Broncos 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. They left him wide open. It's complete. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dak now from the gun. That's Lamb running the slant. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That play wrapped up by Mario Davis.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Boy, here we go, 40 seconds. Let's kill.
Here's that. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Prescott now on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. To throw, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 31-yard play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Here we go with Dobbins. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
And this is a tough one. That's back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Prescott in his end zone. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And that will not be enough for a first down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Again, it's Blue. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. That's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Going left side, Williams with it. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Cowboys with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Third and just 2 to go. Dak off the play fake. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Harvey once more. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Say, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Time begins with a run. It's Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Prescott now off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go, boys.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Nix looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And the defender comes away with it. Durant Bland has it. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Dobbins gets it off the option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
2nd and 3. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's blocked down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action with Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Giving this to Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, here's Dak. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Start the drive with blue. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap and gives to Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun is Prescott. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. They'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They run the counter with Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Chased out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Running it again with Dobbins. I mean, it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
A yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has it downfield working left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
17-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. This, our last play of the quarter. He gets the handoff. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dak now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Now in the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now it's Blue. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's that. That's caught for the 1st. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it and doing his job.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Hits him on the out route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And there's another one. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down.
To the air, third and long. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. This was a miss hit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. That one's cut along the left sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah, here we go. Go on in. Hey, kill. We're going to 52.
Dak to the air here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up, Alex Singleton. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Inside handoff to Dobbins. And they take him down right along the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 28. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give running right. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score.
A 7-yard loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
7-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
It's now 3rd and
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
A 22-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are, and what they have to defend.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go! We go 46! We're going to 52.
Again, it's blue. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. Setting up to pass. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We'll look to throw it. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Yeah! There we go. We're going to 54. Right here.
Now to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Broncos 33.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check for it. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here he goes, one final shot. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So it's a win for the Broncos. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.